Hello and welcome to The Discriminating Gamer, the board game review show that was originally cast as Sneezy, the 7th cast member of the hit 90s sitcom Friends. Well, I want to tell you today all about a game called Roll For It, Deluxe Edition from Games. Roll For It, Deluxe Edition from Games is a dice rolling game that is probably one of the easiest games to learn and to play that has ever been made. It's super simple. Essentially, what is going to happen is up to 8 players are going to take 6 dice in a specific color. Then what's going to happen is you have a deck of cards. Now, you pull out a number of cards. If it's up to 4, I think it's 3. I think it's 4 if it's more than that. Now, these cards have dice showing on them with a specific number of pips showing. Now, what you're going to do on your turn is roll your dice. Now, you can assign the numbers on your dice to cards that have the same kind of pips showing. Then you can take the rest of your dice back and hold it to roll again next turn. Then the next person goes, the next person goes. What you're trying to do is roll dice that match all of the dice on the cards. Now, once you do that, you can score the card. You can take the card, and you get that number of points on the card. Now, here's the thing, though. If you're rolling dice and you assign dice, those dice are there. You cannot trade them in the middle of your turn. The only time you can take dice away is at the beginning of your turn, and you have to take all the dice. You can't leave some around cards. You have to take them all back. And then you can roll the dice again, assign them again, and then either try to play for something and try to keep, holding on to that card, or you can take all the dice back again on your next turn and roll again. Now, the game is played until somebody reaches 40 points. First person to reach 40 points worth of cards wins the game. Uber simple. The game is easy to learn and easy to play. And it is tremendously fun. It is so simple. Some of the guys in my group, they're like, oh gosh, what? A little tiny rule book, dice, whatever. I'm thinking, okay, whatever. And yet, as soon as we started playing, we were all laughing because this is a push your luck game. And you have these battles where you're both going for the same cards. One of the first things we were doing is we were all going for a card that contained 6 sixes. So we keep rolling to get the 6s, and at one point, all of us had at least 4 6s on that card. And then, of course, I finally won it. But it is hilarious as you're trying to go for these cards. This is such a simple concept, and it's so well executed. The dice look great. The cards look great. It comes in a tin rather than a box. It's got a great, wonderful little dice bag that it comes with as well. This is a top-notch production, and it's a tremendously fun game. So the recommendation for the Discriminating Gamer for Roll For It is buy it! Thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we ask you to please leave a comment for us here on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on our Facebook page, or on thediscriminatinggamer.com. We ask you to please like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. We are The Discriminating Gamer, and who knows, maybe at some point in the future, Games will come up with an actor's version called Roll For It, R-O-L-E. I'm a frustrated actor.
Somebody help me on my feet again, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody help me on the solid ground. It's a long time, and I'll be dying. Once a year I wind up in the band.
Because of budget cutbacks, the Earth Star Alliance has only given us one escape pod.